And good Thursday afternoon, everybody. Joe DeGregorio checking in with you. Just going to give you a quick update and a pre-recorded video here. What you're looking at right now is a combination of future radar, which will start at 4 p.m. tomorrow. But right now, I've overlaid the severe risk areas uh, that were updated by the Storm Prediction Center earlier. And as you can see, it has shifted a little bit, but uh, the northern part of the North Shore parishes are still under the enhanced risk. And right now, there's differences between the HRRR and the NAM 3 kilometer models. Um, for clarity, since it goes out a little bit further, I am going to show the NAM 3 kilometer instead of the HRRR. I'm going to take a look at the next 48-hour HRRR run when it comes out later this evening, and then I'll do a comparison between the two. Uh, but right now, uh, I'm going to run the radar loop, the future radar loop, and given that both HRRR and the NAM3 timeline wise are fairly close, uh, that's what I'm going to go ahead and show you the NAM 3 kilometer right now. So, um, without further ado, let's take a look. So now this should be the situation tomorrow afternoon, and it's most of us are going to stay fairly dry. You should still see some spotty showers across the I-12 corridor here, and let's put this into motion now. Here's your time frame right over here on the left side. You see it ticking upward there, and as we go into the evening, there's some light showers begin to overspread the area and uh, grow in coverage. But as you see up here to the northwest, big line coming down, and again, you see some of these uh, turquoise and uh, white bullseyes in there. That's the upper end of the uh, DBZ spectrum here, indicating some very strong thunderstorms, much like we saw overnight last night. So, uh, if this particular model were to verify, uh, this particular scenario would lend more credence to a scenario where there was large swaths of damaging winds, or widespread swaths of damaging winds, potential over 70 mile per hour wind gusts, and so that's not a good thing, And you have zero tornado, 65 mile per hour and above. So these winds have the potential to be, EF0 tornado strength, and uh, for most, this is going to be a nocturnal event until we get into daybreak. And those of you who are up at daybreak, this is probably going to be pushing a nice shelf cloud out ahead of it, depending on the cloud cover and the rain coverage at the time. So you may have the opportunity for some photo opportunities. And so for about half of us across South Louisiana, it's going to be a nocturnal event, including for me here uh, north of Jennings, and then that'll continue on into the morning hours here. So we slide this around a little bit here. I'm going to continue the animation. So here we are at 7 a.m. Saturday morning. There's still a couple little bullseyes in here, but for the most part, uh, again, this thing is pretty well defined. It's be right at 9 a.m. and then we push through, and here we are at 10 a.m. And then by noon, the worst of it's already pushing off the coast, and a couple of little residual showers there lingering. But for the most part, this is going to be a wild ride again. And I know a friend of mine wanting to go camping. Actually, a couple of people wanting to go camping. Um, I would suggest you delay going camping until uh, after lunch on Saturday at the latest. I mean, at the earliest. Um, this is not going to be a fun ride to be out there in a camper out in the woods or a tent out in the especially a tent out in the woods. You don't want to be out in this, uh, not with this what's coming. So again, it's going to be a partial nocturnal event into the early to mid morning hours event, mainly Saturday. So um, we'll have to see how the Storm Prediction Center adjusts their risk graphics tonight at the 1 a.m. update, and then we'll go from there. So once again, um, I'll be here. I'll be fighting sleep once again. So uh, that's going to be another overnight grind, so to speak. And uh, it's like my Saturday will be shot because once this is over, then I'll go to sleep. So with that, I'm just going to go ahead and leave you with that, and we'll talk again here later tonight. So that's going to do it for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll check in later.